At least to start with, a stun to buy some time. And here we go. Light. He slipped through. That's beautiful. Fab's the one to take the kill, but no shortage of damage coming out from that Killjoy as the flood in from Peru sees nothing but success. The smoke up close, though, danger as they've walked by, not checking the corner. Neon, luckily not able to get too much more. And waiting for that final kill to come through. Jotinia's still going. There we go. Really wish Leo had him change his name, but I suppose it's iconic in and of itself. It's a bit shaky there from Lyde, but getting there in the end. A lot of damage coming out of that molly. A kill off the back of it, and a 4 versus 2. These weaker weapons not looking like they're having any trouble. It's even a classic taking the kill. Well, taking a few.
Start pushing out into the extremities, work into the buddy system. And it works out for Fab. Look at the first 2 kills with the bandit. Rushing through now with the pop flash. But Russo is just quicker on the trigger, getting the kills left and right side. Now leaving Shuto alone to just die to the spike, but great damage done. Especially if you're able to play at a close range too with the bandit. It does so much damage. But speaking of damage, it's already recorded dropping earlier on. Jeffrey just spamming through smokes and dropping Russo follow up. That's just going to get the information early, but all they can do right now for Argentina is just stall and wait. Job. Speaking of myself.
You've got more words up your sleeve than I do, that's for sure. Probably even just in English. Oh my.
Hunter's Fury too, so that it makes it even harder for Peru to start flooding into the site. Although that big flash, they have to try to retake with an AWP as well.
The things, those players are stuck now, being hunted down, and the shock dart in the corner might have finished him off. The shorty certainly will.
At least one more player in the back of the site to try to do some damage. Hot hands are already burning his feet.
3 players standing by. Argentina running into a stack and not knowing it. Flash goes out, signal that the push is coming. But Zudo's not able to react in time. The pistols getting close. The flash allowed them through the smoke, but it was a massacre on the other side. 3 players, look at the HP bar perfectly.
A free kill.
They're running down on C with the ult, and Judo's filling in that space. The cross back is going to be caught. The Phoenix is right behind him. The Phoenix is right behind him. He didn't realize. He didn't know where the ult came out of, but now put the pieces together just in time. This is Judo. 1 kill coming into this.
Peru. And Darky's going to try to play his hero position. The dash to try to break the crosshairs. Back into a 1v1. It's both duelists going toe-to-toe. The TP away. And now the tap onto that spike. Trying to get it halfway. It's going to be Shuto.
So, if they land...
Shot our mollies. Blade storm in the window.
They didn't land.
No contact, no connect. At least, though, you do have cleanup from Shooter dropping down from that window. It's a 3 versus 1. Jeffrey's already halfway onto the defuse. One does get delayed. He's trying to come around the corner as he gets picked off, but unfortunately, the defuse...
Big mistake.
Yeah. Blunder, too. Probably Lied understood that, too, which is why they potentially even placed it a little bit off to the regular spot where you place the lockdown, so... The range doesn't do enough damage, not into the center point, and that gives a great chance for Peru to fight back in this game. Neon back into a headhunter, and the op to try to fight down, allowing Rukoida to walk forward. There's that first kill, and the trade-off. Very difficult now for Darky to try to capitalize and win this round for Argentina. Big paranoia, isolate hit is now moving towards the A site. On the top of the site here, big flash comes out, though, by Rukoida. Jeffrey cannot get the second kill. Now A site is forfeited, a chance now for Argentina to play the post plan.
There's a flank coming in. They've already spotted the Jets under. For Argentina,
I mean,
ult pop, run it back coming into play. That's all that needs to be done here. Shudo struggling to finish off that kill on long. Jotinha just sat in the corner, a sliver of health, a bullet enough to put him down, and there it is. Okay, all at once they find them, leaving it to 1 down below in hell.
Italy and Argentina, as they're just going for the full exit into this A site. Already Hunter's Fury to try to clear out that site too at the same time to slide in from Russo. All of the KG utility is also playing hot hands for his lava. Lie doing their job towards that back of the default. The flood back in for the defense, and now it just leaves Jotina alone. After the Hunter's Fury, spiked down alone at the same time, now cornered in the similar spot where he fought against Shuto earlier on. This should be a 6-6.
Oh yeah, the ops got that locked in. Walk in, dangerous play up against the Phoenix. I don't know if there's still a paranoia left to play with for Argentina, but now they know exactly where to look. It's good for Neon. The start is clean, and the follow-up there as well. A 3rd kill already. Lied finally coming in on the flank before left to be taken down. The spams through the smoke, find one, but not the diffuser. And Salad
give their position away, and then Argentina just knew that it could just flood into this C side, and now flooding into the B site is going to be Peru trying to get the plant down, but hot hands, Spectres, Spike is down, smoke in the front, and the last two players don't want...
This part is a strong buy.
Yeah, if anything, we'll have util to help out, but we want to fight this for Argentina. More util combination coming through, and it doesn't even matter what weapons you have, unfortunately, for the side of Argentina. You're still going to be able to get...
It was the other player as well. Salad was the only one with a chance in this, and maybe still a chance. Well, there was when I started the sentence, but certainly not when I ended it. 1 HP on Lied.
But at least the silver lining is that they picked up the best weapon that you love, Mitch. Odin now in the hands of Lied as they're now executing into the site. It goes for a 1-for-1. Value comes out from that Odin too as a trade comes across. Neon being stuck towards that site though, missing his outlaw shots and then getting run down. Spamming through the smoke though, Blaze Wall drops a spike carrier as Jeffrey overextended his stay. Somehow it comes back into a 2v1 in favor of Argentina. Now they're running back open, just trying to find where the last player... 2 HP after that frag as well. But you can see how it's being set up right now. It's just easy.
The Odin much more scary. Luckily, Sky's got a heal online, so at least you're right back up to 100 for everyone except for Fab.
One enemy remaining.
Fab's instead gonna have to tank that damage if it comes his way, but he can't, as you see, dropping like a fly, but with 1 HP left in the other direction. This one is already done. 7 on the board. 4 comes in. He should be dead, but he manages to slip away the wall, providing him just enough of a safe haven to slip away, to delete Fab before falling. It's good work for the man who seemed stuck between a rock and a hard place. But for the rest of the team, with Chamber already tagged so low, this is going to be difficult to find anything, and now they've got to push against the lockdown. They've already taken so many. The crossfire could prove to be lethal, but no. It is a rundown, a shutdown.
Into this B site, Guardian, pistols, crossfire set up from both players here. Big flash, though, as Rukoida just spams through to the smoke, gets stunned by his own teammate, but still alive and well to pick up the last kill.
Like, what the hell? You've lost 3 people at the start of the round, basically 4. Without seeing anyone the last 2 rounds.
Yeah.
And now Salad's gone, and it's just done. What? Like, crazy final couple rounds from Argentina. Unless there's a big play out of Shuto, because look who's 1 HP. 1 HP! And survived in the corner, stays alive on site. That could play a role in the later round as some of the attackers now start to fall. Jotinha, there it is, firing one from the side. The shock dart as well for decent damage. Another for Jotinha, the dead man walking. And it's 1 left alive, trying to fall away. And oh no, Jeffrey, the shots haven't landed, and now off time alone, it's going to be... How have they just won the mid fights?
Hey, you talked about bandits. But somehow there's also the walk from the B main side and nobody's watching it, and hard for them to do on a defense here when you don't actually have trips or any ways to sound the alarms. And as you're forcing the hand on the attack side too, though, looks like Russo was not able to capitalize on another kill. So yeah, at least we get the plant down at the end of the day. This is going to be a round coming in for Argentina. That's the silver line. Thankfully, the running back doesn't get too much value for Rukoida. Gets instantly denied. Here comes the smoke, the flood. All players here of Argentina pulse plant in the front of that site, but util are still too good for Peru. Now the last 2 are kind of isolated here on 2 different angles. There's that first free kill from Jeffrey onto Darky. The second one is definitely spotted and accounted for in the front of that over on the A side.
That's a dangerous fight to take here, but it's paranoia to back it up. First 2 players aren't blind, but they're dealt with right away. Now here come the rest. Jeffrey feigns that he's ran away, and the swing from the back. Fab needs to get value, but everything misses. Jotinha has like...
Though on a defense is accounted for the retake. Kind of slow things down for a bit to isolate the fight. Beautifully done onto Russo, and I think I already spotted at least 1 of the 2 remaining. There's that sail field that's going to come back again. Hot hands, but it's going to force the hand of the Argentina team to move back forward. Okay, well, that's a guaranteed round, especially when you come out with the Hunter's Fury.
Yeah, if anything, it's just stopped Salad from even trying.
Body to get the opener. So that's a plat now coming in on the attack for Argentina again. But thankfully, the rotate's already across for Peru. There's that first headshot there onto Russo. We're going back and forth on these trades, especially over towards the shop side. But then as I just mentioned that, The high-low double peek here from the back of the gate was not good enough towards the elbow, and that leaves Light alone towards the drop-down. Right in front of the dumpster, forcing to go for the hero play on a 1v3. The super hot...
In fact, it will be direct. It will be clear on the attack. It is straight through from Russo, bypassed the showstopper that was left right behind him, and another found Russo on a tear in the back lines, and Jeffrey's lost in no man's land. This is a disaster. How is he still alive? How is
I don't
he
know.
out of there as well?
I don't know. I have no clue, but it almost felt here. We were hoping that the Hail Mary with the showstopper was going to allow for them to get a couple of bodies, upgrade into a couple of weapons, but instead they're forced to walk back into the site with only pistols, and now with their lives taken away.
Just go faster. That's unreal that worked, but that's a massacre. Nice try, and the B-man aggression right off rip. Hunter's Fury sent through. That's a mistake. They're already pushing him. No mid-space contained, and that was already a bit of a desperate play. The numbers back to a 3v2. Jeffrey with a chance to do.
Going back into being slowed down from a one-way smoke on the defensive side. Argentina are looking to re-push back on middle.
Again, it's Neon to find them. This time it's Fab down. The Sova out of the round. The defense with the res, though. They've retaken the space. They look to fight mid. No res even being attempted, and now no res available. Light already dead. Salud follows to the spectator screen. Shudo perhaps moments away from joining them. Okay, nice work, but the trade is in. That player's going to heal right back up. Only the shield stripped off.
Oh my God.
And, well, he doesn't seem to give a damn. Still running it down, looking to fight further towards short. Look at this. The smoke's going to fade. You don't know what's waiting on the other side, but you should know. It's always him. It's always Neon. 3 on the board already, man. Oh.
I think that's just silver lining maybe too, because now with the drone that clears it out, if you're able to find safe haven here for that Sova, you have the Hunter's Fury on the pulse plan, but they're still set up for a good crossfire inside. Neon about to get pushed out. No, actually, you can just hold it because he has evolution up. There's that first one looking for the ace, the 1v1 at the Shuto, the jiggle across, and the time is of the essence on the defensive side. Oh, the nice little... Right now, after this timeout, we do want to up the tempo for Peru. Look at the walkdowns, but Neon still... 6 cents turns around to get that kill, and unfortunately, as they still have the right numbers and the right read, Peru are still dropping like flies. And I gotta say here, you gotta commend Neon on how active and fast has been on finding timings as a walker and a Vito player. It's just insane what we're currently seeing from him so far.
The ENC winners, Neon.
Yep. Desperate times, desperate measures too. I hear a Hunter's Fury on the attack side, and yeah, dude, let's just keep the POV on Neon every single round. Let's do our own watch parties, like POV watch parties, dude. This guy's insane.
How is he? He's just running around having a... Bro, he literally looks like he's in a deathmatch lobby.
Yep.
Everyone else is disconnected. They go on. I really want them to just let Neon run it down, but yeah, Phoenix orbs are good. Go get your orb. Yeah, cool. Now they've got run it back for next round. That player, but on site still 2 remain. That Viper's Pit has kept the B side a little bit more reinforced as run it back goes around on B. It's the A push being held by Jeffrey. The self-paranoia as well. He's taken his teammate's site, but for good reason. It kind of gave him a chance to take 2, but he wasn't able to capitalize. Now the other 2 group up, and luckily Salad is here.
What?
I don't know how that man's out of here, but he is 28 HP.
Dude, he slid tackle, lied, and now it comes down to a 1v1. Elise on the top middle! Catches Salad on the reload! Wait, he's going straight back into Jeffrey, where Jeffrey was at the very beginning. Dude, these guys are just running into each other. They don't care. It's still going to be a 9-3 half. Against that type of power anymore. They have a chance now to dictate the pace, but instead it's a double flash from both an Omen and a Phoenix, and now we are running it down for Argentina, but the shots are missing. Fab's closing in with the knife! Are we still in London? But it's a 3 versus 2 at the end. Peru played the whole time so the heal could come back up, so they could heal Jeffrey.
And
it works. Try to get the backstab onto elbow. But good call for Peru is also to keep them inside that site. So Russo's going to try to open it up. They're able to do so. Darky falls. Another recon dart. Laura Aljo. I don't know what it is. Nobody's breaking anything. As at least, thankfully, though, the Spectres are still better for Shuto and Lied. It's Jotina, alone into the site. And they just definitely know where he's at.
Avoided the run it back, but they don't know where it went. Now they're about to find out that all that info is already in the hands of their opposition. Russo got a freebie for the second and the third through the smoke. Shutting this play down is one man, and there are plenty more behind him.
Makes it so tough there for Peru. I mean, it's one thing here that Argentina knew that the hit was coming towards that B site. But for the side of Peru, they just said, hey, we're knocking on the door. We're coming in. They throw the boombot and util. They just let themselves get known so that Argentina could be very ready for the easy kills from the left side corner hold by Shuto. She played a much more passive angle this time around. Might come in for a freebie. Yep, that's Spike.
They didn't get Spike on the way out. Okay, they got it now before he's able to repost on the angle because support was coming. If that Spike was there 5 more seconds, this would be a very uncomfortable fight. But instead, they've seen that it's been taken back. Neon has stood in the open. Literally in the open. Just why would he care? Why would he care for cover when he can kill them all? This guy! He's been doing this all game.
Playing a veto, you have to look at your TP to turn away. So being out there, it's not a really
oh yeah, he's dead.
Get out of jail free card, right? So how the hell do you do that? Stands out in the open, but at least there's a boombot this time around here that clears that corner. But unfortunately, it's still not enough because there is also support from Rukoide. So big flash, then Darky. Hey, he still gets a triple kill at the end of the day, just like his teammate did on the previous round. Control. So nice little layout in the end for Peru to really try to play the pulse plant. And a backstab, beautiful by both Fab and Salid of the A extremities to try to go for the full exec.
Oh, that's a big pickup by Fab. And they know that Sova was here. Not that close, but now they do. Info connected. Rotate back in. Coming through from the Neon, but not that Neon. The other Neon. Russo found himself one. Now he's been flanked out by Salid. Another round for Peru where they are able to thread the needle behind. This time, much earlier on.
One enemy player standing.
Into much higher impact. EP forced to be cancelled as it's spotted a little bit too open, but it's the showstopper. Has a lot of targets on offer. The first has gone to the defense, and they grouped up. A big mistake, but a 2v3 still recoverable. For Peru, they're not out of danger just yet. And up close. Oh, Russo got away with that? There were 2 players there. He's ended up finding himself one and sent Jeffrey running, but Fab
might even be able to cut the rotato across towards that market. So here comes a race towards the finish line. All of them being heard, so that stalls the push from Peru.
Peru take a lot of space, but they don't know. A paranoia is being lined up on them right now. There's players ready to dive, and here they come. Up goes the Blaze, cutting off Lied, leading to a free kill, but look who's managed to slip by Jeffrey. He's in a good spot now. He's the last one standing though. And 5 up against him. Jeffrey, he's had some good plays, even some great plays, but this has got to be one of the best of all time. He's blocked off from the diffuser and every player from Argentina standing in his way. 13 rounds connected, 2-0. Argentina lights out.